In this video, I'm sharing my perfume regrets, celebrity edition, and this is part 2. If you're new here, my name is Sarah and I'm a perfume reviewer. Please do make sure you are subscribed to join this all the perfume community and for lots more perfume content and reviews, and especially celebrity perfume. As this is a part 2, I will of course link below part 1. And it was a requested video, and even though I have shared before my perfume regrets, this time I'm focusing on the celebrity perfumes, but also ones that just should have never made it to my collection. So it's not ones where I had them for a little bit, didn't wear them enough, changed my mind, but scent profiles that just really weren't for me in the first place. Just Me by Paris Hilton is a perfume regret from me. Now this was Paris Hilton's second perfume. Her first had been launched in 2004 and I bought that one and I really like it. I still like it now. It's different than what I expected from her. And with Just Me, it was in the same shape bottle, the campaign was beautiful, and I wanted to like it because I liked that first perfume. And that is a little bit of a theme you'll find with my regrets. So I gave the perfume a chance and it just smelled chemical to me. I would have tested it before I bought it, but I was trying to convince myself that it would be something I would enjoy, something I would wear. It didn't smell right. And it's good notes. It's pink pepper, it's raspberry, it's freesia. I think I've heard it described as a fruity floral, and I just don't get that from the scent. I parted ways with it, but at one point or another, I also had it in a really cute heart-shaped bottle. And you can see, if you know me and my videos, why I would want the heart-shaped bottle. But again, not a scent profile that I wanted to wear or could ever get on with. Then there came a time when I repurchased the perfume along with Heiress, which I'd also parted ways with. And whereas with Heiress, that stayed around and I love that scent, I would recommend it. Just Me, again, proved not to be right. Even with some positive reviews that I've read in between, it still wasn't a me scent. And even as a collector and lover of the Paris Hilton line, I can't justify Just Me. It doesn't work for me. It just smells chemical to my nose. I'm going to say the thing I shouldn't say. So I had a friend, still have a friend, the same friend, but back then when it was launched, my friend said, and I quote, that it smelled of knit lotion. So we're talking like the strong chemical stuff you use to make head lice go from your head. So yes, there are some different takes on this perfume. If you've tried it, I would love to know what you think. My next perfume regret is Indi Visible by Katy Perry, and I spoke about regretting Indi in that part 1. Indi has a tea note and it's very musky, and it was the tea that just didn't work for me. I shouldn't have ever bought that perfume. And with Indi Visible, I think looking back even now, there are some promising notes. There's plum and there's tonka, but I just couldn't get past its relation to Indi. It is, as you'd expect from the name, a flanker. It still felt like I was smelling something similar. I couldn't separate the two, and considering the amount of perfumes that I really do enjoy from Katy Perry, it just wasn't one that I wanted to keep around in my collection. My next regret is Precious Love by Katie Price. That was her third perfume, and I have spoken a lot about her first ever launch, which was stunning. I love that perfume, and if it was still available to buy, I would be wearing it now. The first one, stunning, was Mandarin Orange, Jasmine and Patchouli, and it basically smelled like Miss Dior Cherie, but so much more affordable, a real love. And then her second perfume, Besotted, wasn't talked about as much, but it was really good. It was lemon, amber and vanilla. It didn't smell like those notes to my nose, but the effect was really good. It smelled really good on warm skin. So with Precious Love, which was rose, green notes and benzoin, I wanted to make it work. I was hoping for another hit like those first two perfumes. The bottle, as you can hopefully agree, is very pretty, but the scent was green, floral, not my scent profile, one that I would probably be able to appreciate in a different way now, or recommend it to people who like those kinds of scents, but it wasn't a perfume that I wanted to wear, and it shouldn't have joined my collection. My next regret is Lovely Liquid Satin by Sarah Jessica Parker, and Lovely, her first ever scent, is a really great scent profile that I talk about and recommend a lot. And Liquid Satin, launched in 2006, was meant to be the same perfume, but with added silicone for a silky finish. And I would have bought anything that had the name of a perfume I liked on it, or was by a celebrity I liked, and I did just that. And the finish that it gave felt oily to me. I didn't like it on my skin. And nowadays I have appreciated that kind of feeling with YSL's Libre L'Eau Nu. That gives you a finish on your skin, which I did enjoy, but I remember how that lovely felt, and I didn't like it, as I said, just buying it to collect it. There are some people who think that scent had added to it mandarin orange and apple, and with the martini not there, but it was meant to be the same perfume. I've heard the same perfume, just with that silicone added, and I definitely shouldn't have bought it. I would have worn it once or twice. I'm saying this for any of you in the comments to see if you'll agree with me. I don't like things on my hands, and I find that when I'm in the nail place, if I'm not talking too much and not concentrating, when I'm offered hand cream, I say no, because I don't like then any potential excess as I go and, you know, get my money out of my purse and that kind of thing. Hand cream at bedtime, fine, because you've got time to like rub it in properly. And I'm that person in the kitchen as well who washes their hands like between every single thing they do. Somebody posted about that online the other day, and they said, what is the name for us? What is the name for people like this? So I'm one of those. So things with a finish, not always reliable for me, and that was a perfume regret. Next up is I Fancy You by Jessica Simpson. And just like with my first regrets video, my celebrity edition, part 1, this was bought because I really love the first ever perfume from Jessica Simpson, Fancy. So any flanker to the Fancy line would get my attention, and back then I was ready to part with my money before smelling. And the perfume I Fancy You shares its sandalwood and its pear with the original Fancy, and it's also hyacinth and apple. And I just found it very light. I couldn't really pin it down. Light and floral, not a me scent, not worth having. So even though it looked very pretty in my collection, sat with the other bottles, I just got more ruthless over the years and decided to move it on, because in its own right, it just wasn't a great perfume that I enjoyed. Wild Meadow by Kate Moss is a perfume regret from me, and there is a theme here with when I was buying certain perfumes, because back then in 2010 I think, I was just collecting, I was buying from the celebrities I liked, and with her, as I'm not a particular fan of Kate Moss herself, it would have been that the line had had some great releases and I wanted to try and like anything that was there, especially as the perfumes were affordable. I really enjoy Velvet Hour by Kate Moss, and I still have it in my collection. I think that is such an underrated perfume that should have still stayed available. That is sandalwood and black pepper. But with Wild Meadow, even from the name now, I know that's not a me scent. It was very green and very fresh and very well done, and I'd be able to appreciate it now, but it's just not how I want to smell. So certainly a perfume regret. Girlfriend by Justin Bieber is another perfume regret from me, and it had some great notes actually. Strawberry, blackcurrant, pear, apricot and vanilla orchid. Notes that would make me look twice now. A scent I could probably enjoy wearing now. But the thing that makes me regret this perfume is the bottle. My memory of having it is actually it being stored in here. I do have some perfumes in here in the lower bottom drawers you might have seen on TikTok. And it was in here and it was lying down because of that bottle. The bottle, I'm not sure what that's meant to represent, but the holes, I'm going to say it's got holes in. And I'm funny about holes as well, so you're getting all the confessions today. It's a bit like the washing basket that we currently have here, that like I'll get my nail caught in and just, get the ick. That's what I call it, getting the ick. So I didn't make the bottle, and I'm thinking, could I have taken the actual bottle out of that like funny thing that's around it and enjoyed it that way? I can't remember, but it wasn't enough of a love at the time. I should have thought about the bottle and how it would feel to have it before buying it. But yeah, a pleasing line. I've looked at the other bottles in the Justin Bieber range. Some of them did look quite cute. So I'd be interested to know if you tried it as a scent and what you thought, but I don't like that bottle design. Great colours, just not a design I could get along with. Thank you so much for watching, and I would love to know if you remember any of the perfumes I've talked about. Did you actually like any of them, or like me, were they not for you? And please let me know, of course, any of your other perfume regrets. Please do remember to like this video if you enjoyed it, and to subscribe as well. You can go and find me over on Instagram too, and TikTok. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next video.